perfect. Hey, it's Day! So as you can tell from the title, I am currently living in Seoul, Korea. Cheers to that. So if you guys have watched my previous video, I had mentioned that I applied and got accepted to EPIK, which is English program in Korea. At that time, I did not know at all where I'll be placed, but I was hoping, my fingers crossed, I was praying that I would get into Seoul, and look at me. I am now living in Seoul. So I'm finally completely settled into my apartment, and it's definitely been very refreshing. I just recently got internet and I recently just got a phone. So I've been living in Seoul for about 4 weeks now. But about a month and a half ago, I was in Japan, and 2 days before I left to Korea from Japan, I had broke my phone. So as soon as I got to Korea, I had no phone at all, and my apartment didn't have any internet until literally just last week. So I've kind of just been completely MIA and super unaware of what's going on in the internet world. But it's so nice to actually be back now, and I can't wait to finally share my life in Korea with you all. So I arrived to Korea on February 20th, and we had to do our EPIK orientation, which was in Gongju, which is about 2 hours away from Seoul. It was 9 days long and very intensive. Like, we were getting up at 6 a.m. and we were finished with our classes around 9 p.m. So they are easily over 12-hour days. And I just remember being so tired every single day, but it was worth it. And I actually vlogged the entire EPIK orientation, but I can't seem to find that SD card. So once I do find it, I'll make sure to upload it in a future video. For those who are interested in teaching in Korea or applying through EPIK, I'm sure that might be interesting to you guys, because I'm sure you're wondering, how does the EPIK process work? Especially as soon as you enter Korea, what do they do? How do they treat you? The orientation is 100% mandatory. Even though it's very long, you learn a lot about Korea, you learn a lot about being an English teacher in Korea, and you learn about how to be a better teacher overall. I was very fortunate enough to be placed in Seoul just because there were only 12 new positions, and so I felt like I had personal tips and tricks that helped me get placed into Seoul. So if you guys would like, I can make a future video about how to get placed in Seoul. So I've actually been living in Seoul for a little bit over a month now, and I honestly couldn't be happier. Like, despite the little small thing of coming to my apartment when it was completely empty. So for all EPIK teachers, the apartment should actually already be furnished, but mine was not furnished. So I had to go shopping and buy new stuff. And by shopping, I mean online shopping. So I had to buy new things. So I just got my bed recently, my TV recently, my desk recently. So these things were supposed to already be in place, but they weren't for me. But it was kind of a pro and con. The pro was the fact that I got to buy new stuff and I got to choose what I want. But the con was, yeah, for the first about 2 to 3 weeks, I had nothing, and I was just kind of on my floor, just sitting there doing nothing. However, I'm used to traveling and I'm used to things not going perfectly, so I was completely fine. I made it work and I have stuff now. So it's very nice to actually be able to relax here in Seoul. I currently teach at an elementary school, and my kids are so cute. I teach 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th graders, and they are just all lovely. Especially my 3rd graders. They are just so freaking cute. Every time they see me, they get so excited and they're just jumping up and down, and they yell my name, Daisha teacher, Daisha teacher, and they get so happy, and my heart just wants to explode because they are so cute. So if you do decide to apply and teach in Korea, what it is usually you're paired with a native Korean teacher, and the two of you will be teaching a class together. Most people usually only have 1 or 2 co-teachers. I actually work with 4 different teachers. However, I love almost all of my teachers. Minus one, he's just kind of odd. He's nice, but just a little different. But the other 3 are amazing. They're young ladies. They are so sweet. We hang out outside of school, which is so nice, and they're just so fun and so goofy. And usually you have a vice principal and a principal, and my vice principal, he is hilarious. He is so sarcastic and he loves to joke. And my principal, she is just the sweetest lady ever. Like, every time we see each other, we give each other hearts, and I just say "kyota," which means cute. So my school environment is so positive and so fun, just because everyone's very relaxed and we like to joke and talk with each other a lot. So next is, once I get my couch, I will definitely do an apartment tour, just because a lot of people are very curious about Seoul apartments specifically. My apartment, I think, is really nice. It did come a little dirty like when I first moved in, and I think that's kind of common for people when they move into their apartment in Korea. But besides that, like I really love my apartment, so I will definitely do an apartment tour once I get my couch, because I want a couch so I can just use it to read, and I also want to film on that couch so that way you guys don't get this background of my kitchen. So I'm sorry, it's like kind of distracting. But I'm so happy to just be able to make videos again. I'm so happy to have the internet. I'm so happy to finally be settled in. I feel like I'm becoming more and more like a Seoulite. I feel like I'm becoming more like a Seoul person every day. I'm also in the process of learning Korean. I'm trying to study almost every single day. I want to take the Korean language test in summer. So I'll also walk with you guys through the process of me studying Korean. I know a lot of you guys are curious about Japan versus Korea in terms of like how it's like living, so I definitely will be talking about that as well, and I will also be vlogging. So yes, thank you so much for all your support. You've all been amazing. If you have any questions, any questions about teaching in Korea, applying to the EPIK program, how to get placed in Seoul, anything, please just leave a comment below and just let me know. I'll make sure to try and answer all of them. I really want to help other people travel the world, leave America or leave their home country or wherever they are at, and just see more of the world, because honestly, like, life is so beautiful. It really is. And to be able to live in Korea or live in other countries is like such an unforgettable experience that everyone should really honestly do. Thank you everyone for watching, and take care. Bye. Perfect. Absolutely